Do you think Liam Rosenior should start focusing on how to utilize Estêvão Willian in games? Because at this point, we need somebody like that. Sure, what do you think?
See, guys. There is this conspiracy theory that we've not dealt with. And anytime I bring it up, people will take it as casual, but we need to ask ourselves these questions deep inside.
Yeah.
Because first, I was still asking questions about it.
Yeah.
Under Enzo Maresca, we had Estêvão benched a lot of times. Estêvão was benched a lot of times under Enzo Maresca. And now Rosenior has come in and we are seeing the same thing happening. For an explosive player like Estêvão being kept in the bench always, do you think it's really coming from these coaches? Do you think it's coming from these coaches? We need to ask ourselves these questions because
so you think he's something beyond?
Exactly. Maybe I might be wrong, but it's something we need to look into because you can't have a player like Estêvão Willian just like Lamine Yamal of Barca, but you hardly see Barca bench Lamine Yamal. Even in Real Madrid, you see people like Adagula. You hardly see them bench such people like that. Estêvão should be starting games at Chelsea, if not approximately 3 games. At Chelsea, should be starting 3 games. But yes, we see him being kept at the bench. In these 2 tenures now of Maresca and Rosenior, is it really from them? Is it really from them? We have to ask ourselves this question. But let's just assume Rosenior is benching Estêvão. I want to answer your question now. I think at this point in time, we have 8 games to go. He should be given more games to prove himself. But they should also be careful too. World Cup is around the corner. They should be careful with what they use him. World Cup is around the corner. But Estêvão, I think when he came in, the last match he played against Everton, he showed a bit of explosiveness, electrifying moves and all kinds of stuff. So Rosenior should be using Estêvão more now in these last 8 games. You should use him more. But like I said, you should be careful. I don't know if Chelsea can really make this top 4 again, this Champions League position again. It's difficult for me to
put your hand.
To put my hand on it. Because when I look at the fixtures, you have Man United, you have Man City. These are teams. Man City, as long as I'm concerned, they might be 9 points lower than Arsenal, but they have 1 game at hand. They have a game against Arsenal to play, which they feel they can beat Arsenal again. Of course, they beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. They feel they can do it again. And Chelsea, to them, they will not want to sleep. These are games. If Man City lose against Chelsea, they have lost the title. So they won't want to sleep. So look at the...
And if Chelsea lose against Man City, we are going down the drain.
Bro.
It's a tough one.
Like I said, I will not watch Chelsea in the Conference League. I will not watch the Conference League.
So he should try to involve
Estêvão Willian. That's the only thing we can say. If he can make a difference for the team, he has to use him.
If Estêvão is being put in this kind of condition at the club, what's the hope of Giovanni Quenda, the electrifying Portugal machine for sports? What's the hope of Quenda when he comes in next season for Chelsea?
The hope is for him to play that left wing.
You have Garnacho and Gittins there.
Exactly, that's where I'm going to. So one of them has to be sold.
Then we want to sell. Even they put Garnacho in the market now, will you sell Garnacho for £30 million? Will you get £30 million for Garnacho?
I think there are people that will be willing to buy him for 30 million. But if they're not willing to buy him for 30 million, I think a loan will be better. A loan will be better. So, in my opinion, I don't know what Chelsea's long-lasting interest will be for players like Neto, you understand? But for me, you send Garnacho or Gittins out on loan. One of these players, send one of them on loan. If you can't sell, you bring Quenda, put Quenda up, at the left wing. I will still push Chelsea to get another winger. This one now active, now player will be say is tested and proven. A quality player. Bring up a winger to support Gittins, Quenda, Neto, and Estêvão Willian. So Quenda, I don't think he has an issue when he comes in. If he hits the game running, of course he will start. Because Gittins and Kenacho they don't sleep well for this season. They slept a lot in this season. To the point we had to even push Neto to the left wing. Why we had left wingers? It's crazy enough. So Quenda, I don't think he's going to have an issue coming to Chelsea. Whether or not as long as he's versatile, whether he plays at the right wing or he plays at the left wing, he will do well.
All right. Few days ago, Malo Gusto said something about Liam Rosenior. He said that I think he's a top coach. I saw that a lot of people criticize him, not really understand why he is being criticized so much. Do you agree with Malo Gusto that Liam Rosenior is a top coach?
Yeah, I agree with him. I agree with him. If you watch me, I've not really criticized or hit on Rosenior. I've not.
Okay.
Because look at the conditions that he left the club with him before he came. And the only thing I keep saying to people is that he made a very, very, very hasty decision to leave a club like Strasbourg and come to a big club like Chelsea. And so, with what is also going on at the club, he's the scapegoat for a lot of things. He's an scapegoat for a lot of things because people point fingers at him when things don't go well. But, for me, I would say the coach just has only 30% of blame for what is going on at Chelsea. You understand? And why I put it at 30% is because maybe big coaches would have at least managed the situation. I'm not saying they will turn things around though.
Manage the situation.
They will just manage the situation small, not to turn things around. Because me, I don't believe I'll still tell you that if people like Guardiola come to this present Chelsea team, I don't think they can be able to do anything about it. Too much. I don't know how they suffer from Man City itself. So now here we want to do no. So Rosenior,
but he would have managed.
You have managed a bit of the situation. So I don't.
Because number one, the players will have this instinct in their mind. Come on, it's Pep.
It's Pep, yeah.
It's Pep.
You want to put in everything. But one thing about coaches is that when you come, it's just funny because there's one series I'm watching now. It's about a coach coming into a new team, a football team, coaching the team. And sometimes it's difficult for a new coach. If you are young, especially.
It's very difficult.
When you come, some players, they don't want give you that regard. They don't want to give you that respect as coach. So sometimes it will take time. You have to, give them that time for them to trust you as a coach, and which is not always easy. But if a big personality coach, yes, like Guardiola,
that has won trophy, achieve a lot.
Mourinho,
when they come,
that respect automatically just goes to you. They will give you that respect
without you stressing yourself.
Exactly, because they know what you can do to them.
And that's the more reason why if Pep should come to Chelsea, he will flow.
He will manage things, guys. He will manage things, not automatically change or turn things around.
All right. Let's dive into transfer rumors and speculations. Let's talk about our brothers, Manchester United.
Just said they be your brothers.
No, my bro, I like them. You see, better make Man U win Premier League than Arsenal.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you from my whole heart.
It better make they cancel Premier League than the two of them when they win.
No, if Man U win, I no get issue with them.
No.
I no get issue with them. I know Nazi they think, but you see Arsenal. You know, see Arsenal. Arsenal never played the Carabao Cup final that day. They don't already go Prince champions.
So Arsenal are the new Man U now. Arsenal is the new Man U now. Chelsea fans hate on Arsenal more than Man U.
That's the truth. But looking at Man U, I think Man U will do better next season with the way they are going.
Yeah. The type of players.
Do you think Chelsea should adopt the Man U pattern? Chelsea owner should adjust to the Man U pattern sign good players, bring in experience. Because if you watch, Man, you are going for experience. The moment they go to the Champions League this season, forget it. You'll be bringing Tonali, Gimenez. They are even pushing for Elliot Henderson.
If Bruno Fernandes and the likes of Casemiro does not leave Man U next season,
Casemiro is leaving. That one is certain. But Bruno is not going.
But let's just say Casemiro is replaceable. They could get a player. Look at Tonali. Tonali is not a small player.
He's not.
He can cover that role. Bruno Gomes is not a small player either.
Elliot Henderson is very good.
They are good. So the only issues I have with Man United is probably their defense, the defense structure. If they could get, Lisandro is good, but injuries has also cost him a lot. But you see the likes of Euro, Delete, Maguire, Heaven. I'm not really convinced with this type of players. So if they could just get one good defender to cover up those lapses, and I've heard a lot of Man U fans complain of that lot too. So they just replace those positions. I think Man U, they are very, very much good to go. Sesko is likely to be flying high next season. They are already good in their wings. Mbeumo, Diallo, Cunha. So a lot of good players at Man United, and they've got a legend, a former legend who knows what the club needs in the person of Carrick.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
If they should retain him, definitely he will know the kind of players the club should go
exactly.
for.
So if Chelsea can adjust to that system,
it's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one. And also, let me put up this tricky question. Look at the formation and the pattern at which Delap has portrayed himself this season. Do you think we should give Nicolas Jackson a chance if he comes back from Bayern Munich?
Did Jackson change? Did Jackson change?
He don't score 10 goals for Bundesliga.
10 goals. Are you sure?
He has scored 10 goals. Let's say in general 10 goals.
I mean, okay, in all competitions. But I don't think that is enough, in my opinion. Yes, I would say that Jackson is better than Delap. Yes, but for me, like I asked you, did Jackson improve? Did Jackson change? And the answer is no. He didn't. And we can't be carrying the same because we will still complain. Carry Jackson, give Jackson time, give Jackson chance. You carry him and come back, he will still complain again. So instead of that, if actually, in my own opinion, I would say give Delap one more season. But if Chelsea wants to do away with Delap, maybe you want to loan him out, get somebody that is better than Jackson. Let's move on from Jackson because he did not improve. He did not improve. When he comes back, we'll complain on the same
7
thing.
goals in all competition.
That's poor.
It's true.
At the Bundesliga.
But you, even though you don't use him as a number 9,
no,
you're not
I
gonna
won't.
put him for that left wing.
I won't.
So they should just
we
sell
should be
it.
getting better. We should be getting better.
All right, I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. I remind you, Boy Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.